Well, welcome once again to another breaking news update. I am Mark Holthe, Canadian immigration lawyer, and this is sponsored by the Canadian Immigration Institute. All right, what's breaking? Well, once again, we've got another PNP only draw. In this case, well, there we go. We really want to promote the Canadian Immigration Institute, that's for sure. This breaking news update is, yes, sponsored by the Canadian Immigration Institute. But what I wanted to share with you guys today is that we actually had the largest PNP draw that there's ever been. Now, this is not really significant news. It's not. When you think about the fact that there has not been any CEC draws or no program specified draws, where are people going to start applying? It's going to be the PNPs. So they're going to start accepting those provincial nominee routes where otherwise they would have just went straight into the express entry process through the CEC or, like I said, one of the other routes. So it's not surprising that we're seeing a draw number 211 right here happened yesterday. And another thing I want to point out, there was a pattern. It was happening Wednesday. And now, anytime we've got a little bit of a delay, instantly we're thinking, hey, something big's happening. And I talked about that with my express entry, the last class I had for my express entry course that I was doing this week. This is something that I brought up. And so lots of people are asking, will there be an open draw soon? And those of you who have been watching the various things that I've done, I'll point you back to my YouTube channel. And I did talk in length, the video right here. You can go to YouTube and you can watch it, what to expect for FSW in 2022. I go into that in depth. But I wanted to just talk briefly about this round of invitations that we've seen right now. So there were over 1,000 invitations issued. The lowest score was 698, which is low, but it's not the lowest it's ever been. And what does that mean? Well, 600 of those points come from the nomination. So the person who qualified had about 98 actual CRS points. And remember, anything that goes through express entry has to meet one of the minimum requirements of the FSW program or the CEC. Well, when you look at minimum requirements, it's possible to get down to the 60s. I think 67 points or 67 points with CRS points will still get you into the pool through the CEC. So regardless, these candidates, the lowest had basically 98 human capital points, plus the extra 600 for whatever province nominated them, and voila. Now, we know that when it comes to the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program, they look at candidates that have CRS scores that are, well, at least 300 points. So if you're coming through the Immigrant Nominee Program in Alberta, you're probably going to see your score ranging, well, above 900 points, right? Because you would have already had at least 300. So some provinces are nominating people with as low as 98 CRS points, and more power to them. I think that's awesome. All right. And so you can see September the 10th was when the tiebreaker rule was. So the last person to submit an application less than, well, 2 months ago, now, at least to change their profile, now is receiving that invitation to apply. So congratulations to all the people who were drawn on this biggest draw ever. And this is likely what we're going to see through December. There'll probably be one more PNP in December, and then hopefully in the new year. And I know lots of people are talking about the backlogs, and I covered that a lot in the previous news updates, but I just want to bring this to everyone's attention and just keep watching, keep monitoring. I also want to let everybody know that January the 10th, those of you who have come, who've landed, maybe listed your spouse as non-accompanying, or those over the holidays, meet your true love and decide, hey, I am ready to sponsor my spouse for coming to Canada. The Canadian Immigration Institute is once again launching a new course, the Spousal Sponsorship course and Masterclass, which will start January the 10th, bright and early in the new year, New Year's resolution, if you've been holding it off. So check that out. You can go to our website and you can click on the link to get registered for to get notified when the registration opens. So click on the link below to do that. And yeah, guys, this is kind of the world we're in. Now, we've got a couple questions that are coming in here, and this news update is not really designed to take questions. And so those of you who are posting, make sure you join me on Wednesdays every morning, 10 a.m. And on Thursday at 11 is where I bring Alicia on. Watch for those live Q&As, and we will see all of you guys with our next immigration update. And pretty soon we'll be into 2022. All right, guys, Mark Holthe, Canadian immigration lawyer. Wishing you guys all the best. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. See you later.